My best friend recently got me an animal experience at the local zoo. For those who are not in the know, an animal experience gives you the opportunity to interact with an animal in a more hands-on way than you would at a typical zoo. For more dangerous animals like lions or goats, this may mean merely feeding them through an enclosure with a pair of tongs. However, animals which are less dangerous may afford you the opportunity to interact with them directly. Examples being lemurs or raccoons. My friend Halva got me an experience with a walrus. Actually, to be precise, he said an experience with an animal every bit your equal in beauty, my lady. And then he handed me a bouquet of flowers to get vouchers to the animal experience and then proposed to me. I turned him down, but not because I thought he was insulting me or anything. More so that I think I could do better. Although, sidebar, you're probably thinking to yourself that he was trying to net me or something. But given that he apparently sees me as a beautiful woman, it's very possible he sees a walrus as a beautiful creature. Seriously, think about it. Sailors used to perceive manatees as beautiful women, and my friend already sees me as a beautiful woman. So it isn't so far-fetched that he see describing me as a walrus as a great compliment. Regardless, my main concern with this is that walruses are known for having large dust that, in many ways, one could see as biological spikes. However, I was able to assuage my fears by doing a little research. As it turns out, walruses in captivity have a tendency to break or damage dust on the concrete of their enclosures, which can lead to infection. The tusks are removed as a treatment. This meant that I could be confident that the walrus would not be in possession of biological spikes, and I could rest easy. I get to the zoo at the appointed day and time, and I'm told to go to the waiting area, and the zookeeper would meet me there. Once I arrive, I met by a guy who looks exactly like Steve Owen. He introduces himself as Stu Bowen, which honestly feels like I'm being gaslit, but frankly, I don't have the energy to look into this right now. Stu just claps his hands together, says, "Crikey, we're gonna see a beautiful creature, just gorgeous," and marches off in the direction of the walrus exhibit. I just kind of shrug and follow after him. As we walk, Stu starts telling me a little about the walrus. Apparently, he's called Banksy and enjoys creating sculptures. It strikes me as kind of odd, but it seems quirky in a harmless way, so I just kind of nod. The exhibit itself is very large, and being that the zoo is set in the polar region of the 313 just north of the seaport, the temperature is perfect for the walrus. We arrive at the exhibit and still pulling front flips from the viewing area to the exhibit, which is a drop of like 10 feet, and beckons me to follow. I'm not confident I could actually do what he did, so instead I just kind of gingerly picked my way down. The far end of the exhibit was the walrus Banksy. He's facing away from me, but even from here I can't see he's physically what the kids would call a chomp stare. Still calls out to him, kind of jangling the bucket in his hand and turning to me and letting me know this is a huge treat. Because as he puts it, walruses are so gorgeous, make you love him. Banksy looks about him suspiciously and pushes what looks like a collection of paintbrushes and paint pots under a rock before bouncing over to meet me. Oh shit, Banksy, the full-grown walrus, weighing over 3,000 pounds and over 10 foot long, has a pair of tusks which look to be at least 25 inches long. He bounces over at an alarming speed, and all I can do is stare in horror as a huge creature with a set of massive biological spikes moves toward me. Still been talking this whole time about what a beauty Banksy is and how he apparently breaks out of his exhibit regularly to share his art with the world or something, but I'm too scared to notice. He's bouncing closer and closer, and I find my palms are sweaty. My knees weak and my arms are heavy, all of which means I would not be able to pull myself out of the exhibit in time. That's when Stu turns to me, apparently noticing I'm not as excited as he is, and says, "Just look, Mr. Eminem, I can't understand why you be scared, but Banksy is a beautiful, gentle soul. He's a real sensitive sort. Even the seagulls around here bully him and take his fish. You don't have to interact with Banksy if you don't want, but you should at least give it a go so you can see he's not scary." I try petting Banksy, taking the fish from Stu to feed Banksy. Spikes that on the tusk coaxing me into giving Banksy another fish, even though I was fine to give Banksy another fish without the spikes that on the tusk. I keep going and curiously find myself calming with the spikes that on the tusk breathe me less and less as this beautiful walrus enjoys his breakfast. That's when a group of 3 men wearing cloaks made of seagull feathers all simultaneously front flip into the exhibit by coin, pulling out spikes and demanding that we hand over the fish in a bucket. Both Banksy and myself instinctively cow back, while Still just folds his arms and rolls his eyes, turning to Banksy and saying, "Come on, big fella, you gotta stand up for your slap. It's truth, not just for you but your friend." That's when Banksy kind of looks at me out of the corner of his eyes, and then inhaling deeply, lets out and bellow and shakes his terrifying biological spikes that are plus causing the seagulls to scatter while letting out 4 or 5 calls. Then that I realized biological spikes don't have to be so terrifying, and I spend the rest of my allotted time with Banksy, happily petting him and feeding him fish.